Hey guys, so today I'm gonna don't know what kind of look, but I figured I'd as well record while I do it. So, I think I want to start off and do like a yellow look, because I just got the Jeffree Star Queen Bee lipstick. I really want to do a yellow look, because I never do yellow looks, because I hate yellow the way Nikki Tutorials hates green. I hate yellow. But we're going to do it today. She's done it. I can do it. But first I'm going to start off by priming my lids. And I'm using the MAC Prolong Paint Pot. This is in the shade, the lightest shade. I'm just going to... Now that that is on the eye, I'm going to take... See, that's the horrible part about this. I don't even know what I want to do. I just know that I want it to film. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 25B palette. It looks like this. And if I don't do yellow, I might do something with this color because I'm really drawn to that color. But I'm going to go with this first shade, the lightest shade. I'm just going to take this Morphe M504 and just kind of set what I've already done. My eyebrows look crazy. I literally just sat here and did them for the last, I want to say 15, but it was probably more like 20, because I know they're supposed to be sisters, not twins, but I can't do that. I don't know what it is. I try and get them as perfect as possible, and it never works, but I still sit here and take the time to do it. You know what, I think I'm going to stick with the Morphe. I'll do a yellow maybe after this look or in a different video. But I'm going to stick because I got a few new products, actually. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to stick to kind of my newer stuff, I guess you could say. So in this palette, I'm going to start off with this one and blend that into my crease, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm just going to blend it into my crease. Always, the colors are super creamy. I got a new setup, so I got like a little, my light, that it doesn't really do much difference. It's got 3 different settings. So, since I've had this little stand, I honestly haven't really even done my makeup. Of course, that's how it's gonna go, but I've been so swamped with work and life that I just haven't done much of anything. It's a little upsetting, but I'm sitting here and I'm doing it. That is the first important step. I'm going to go back in with the M504. Wow, I should kind of tell you, the brush I was using to blend out the brown was it's a Sephora Tapered Crease, aka brush 19. It looks like this. It's a little fluffer brush. Looking pretty nice. Now, if I could use... got a few different colors from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Or, I think actually I'm going to go in with this brown down here out of the 39A palette. So I'm just going to take this color down here and put it in my crease. In my crease. I love how I have like a tower of container thing for all my palettes, right? And the top like shelf in it is all Morphe. And I didn't realize I had so much Morphe until I like pulled out all of the palettes in the top one. I was like, oh, these are all Morphe. What is your favorite, one, beauty influencer, and two, what is your favorite beauty product? What is your favorite thing that you have in your collection? And comment it down below, because I actually, maybe like you have something I don't, and I want to see, like, what do you have that I could get into? Okay, so I'm taking that color and I'm just blending it into a crease. I feel like I'm going to want to do a half cut crease, but I always do a half cut crease. So I might just do like in the middle. But with these colors, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I'm going to take this color up here. I don't have names for them, I'm sorry. It's this one up here. I'm going to take the Morphe E17 brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to take that purple, I'm going to put it just out on the outer corner and inner corner and tuck it tight. And that's pretty. I like it. It's cute. It's subtle. I kind of feel like it's hiding the earlier dark spot that I couldn't blend out properly. I really like it. I feel like the purple stands out a little bit better. Now for the hard part, the other eye. I'm going to go back in with the Sephora brush, the Sephora 19. God, if I can speak. I swear I can speak sometimes. I'm going to go back in with this brown. I'm going to just diffuse it a little bit more, get this side a little bit more color. I kind of messed up not doing yellow. Go back in with that purple. I'm gonna redo that side and kind of go back through, make sure it's all vibrant and pretty, and you can tell that it's purple. This is what we got so far, which is not bad. It's cute. I like it. Now we just gotta figure out what I want to do in the middle. But before I do that, I'm gonna take this concealer brush. Looks like this. It's clearly dirty. And this is the Morphe M705. I love how it has the point like that, because it makes it easy, because I have hooded eyes. So I like to go above the hood sometimes, most of the time, to create that inner and make it pop more. Okay. I'm going to take my Shape Tape in the color Fair, which this one is dying, basically. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand like so. And I'm going to take this brush and just, oh, let me see if I can do this. Look up and see it kind of creates where I need it to. I'm just going to connect it to the top. Basically what I'm doing. I'm going to do the other eye, and then I will be back. Okay, so I went ahead and did this side, and then I went and set the middle, like where the concealer was, with the brightest shade in this palette again. I keep going back to this palette. And I used a Morphe brush. This is what it looks like. I think this is one I got in, it's like an eye brush little set. It had a whole bunch. It had like 7 different ones, I think. So this is what I got so far. And, oh, I don't know what I'm thinking about doing in the middle. I should have figured that out before I started recording again. What I think I'm going to use is this Urban Decay glitter primer. So it's going to make the eye look pretty sheen anyway. So this is what it looks like swatched. See if you can tell. Might not even be able to see it. It's right there. Let's see if... There we go. Yeah, there you go. It's right there. And I'm just going to put that right there. I might use that one and just use that one as the base. Go with what my gut says. I'm going to go with the one from the Morphe palette. Smaller 35B, 25B. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime right in the middle. I want it to set just a little bit, and then I think I'm going to go in with this Morphe, or no, this is Sephora. Wow. This Sephora 15 small shadow brush. I'm just going to go in with that color. I'm not even going to spritz it first. I'm just going to, like, lay it down. And to get into the actual, like, creases better, I think I'm actually going to go in with this. This is another one of those Morphe ones. This one is just smaller. I'm going to take just a tiny bit of this. I'm going to... There we go. Get right up in the right areas, all up there. That's about what I wanted. Yeah, that's cute. I think I'm going to do, though, is now I'm going to take the Morphe E17 brush. I'm going to lightly go into, you know what, let's go, we're going to go into this brighter one, or this lighter, not brighter, lighter one. And I'm going to just kind of blend out the edges a little bit. Kind of give it, it's not too harsh. With the darker purple, because I have a lot of shading to do on this side. I'm going to do a face, And then I'm going to do my lower lash line. Oh, I hate doing my eyebrows than my face. But if I don't do my eyebrows off camera, it's going to take forever. But today I want to try using my new Hourglass Vanishing Stick, foundation stick. And I am shade Porcelain because I'm white. I think. So I have two primers. I have this one, which is the Unicorn Essence. I'm not going to say the brand name because I feel like I'm just going to butcher it. And I don't want to do that. And then I have this one, which is the Too Faced primer, the Poreless primer. I love this one. I really actually do love this one. But I think maybe I can mix them both. Because I'm going to use this, and then I'm probably going to go over the Hourglass just a teensy tiny bit with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So I'm just going to take a small amount of this and just rub it in right here. So I've already primed the face. Feels good. So I think I'm going to I've dampened my sponge. I think I'm going to give this a go. I want to say I've tried this combination before, and I didn't like the way the foundation looked. But that could have totally been like how I was doing my foundation. Let's see how this works. I got the Hourglass foundation because Jaclyn Hill said it was so nice, and she said how much she loved it. So now I have to try it. Over top of it, I'm just going to do like 1 or 2 spurts of this. Morphe M439. And let's just see how it blends out. I'm gonna go ahead and just pat it in. I do this with everything. With every foundation I have, I go back and I will blend it in with a beauty blender. This is the one, again, from Morphe. And now, okay, so here's foundation. It looks pretty nice. I like it. I like how flawless almost it looks. My Shape Tape and Fair. I'm only going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to go down, and corner down. Same on this side. And then in the middle though, right, well, in the middle of my chin, my face, I'm going to take light sand, which this one is a bit more warm, especially right now because I'm super pale. I'm going to take that, how that is, and I'm just going to blend it out. And now that I actually have that, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way powder. And I'm just going to take a little bit of what's right there. I'm going to just dot that underneath. That way the under eye doesn't crease. And it sets nice and fine. On the other side, I'm going to blend it out before it dries. I'm just going to go back into my Too Faced. I'm just going to dab it slash kind of like this kind of motion. But so I'm going to dab and I'm going to slide. Let me go ahead and fix this eyebrow real quick. It's going to drive me nuts. And then when we get back, we'll get to the contour, bronzer, and then the rest of the face. So that's fixed. Recently, I've really wanted to try something new and just beautiful. And so I recently bought this. Now, it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer. And I have shade Rich Amber, which I'm using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to get on with my face. See, I'm going to take that. Ooh. Yeah, what's that? And I'm going to So for the lower lash line, I'm going to take this Morphe. I always kind of call it a flat liner brush. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the dark purple from the 39A. I just used all this stuff. You'd think I know what it's called. And what I'm going to do, right underneath, brush. I'm going to use this Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name. Again, it's just like a pointer fluffy brush. I'm going to go into the 25B. I'm going to go into that purple right down below. And I'm going to and now highlighter. I'll be right back after I decide which highlighter I want. And then it's time for the lips. Okay, so I'm going to take this Real Technique brush. It says setting brush, but I always use it as highlighter. And I'm just going to take this one right here, dab a little bit, and then, oh look, there's the cheek. Oh. Now that I'm thinking about it, go in my inner corner with Dila Stella in Kitten Karma. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, and then I'm going to let that set for just a tiny bit. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. brush, go in with the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. Tip, and then I'm going to take this also on the height of my eyebrow. Boom. Just like that. I'm going to take a MAC lipstick in the shade Daria? A57 is what it says. On top of that, I'm going to go in with this gloss. It's gloss. Glitter. It's gloss. So I'm actually going to do liner off camera because it's going to take a second. And then I'll be back to show you the finished look. And here is the finished look. I actually changed my mind last minute and decided to go with Jeffree Star Dominatrix on the lips. Just because I felt like the MAC was too orangey. A little bit. But here is the eyes. Just a little bit. I don't wear false lashes just because I don't. I never got into them. Don't know really. I don't like how they feel, and I wear glasses on top of it. So I was never a big fan of falsies. But yeah, here's the look, like I said. Give it a comment, give it a like, subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. And I'll see you on the next one. And I actually promise to do yellow. So, that's it.